Is Reebok really getting sold? Is Chris Brown coming out with his own PEs? And are these Ghostbuster shoes all they're hyped up to be? Make sure you guys watch the video and don't miss a second because we got a lot to review. Hey guys, what's up? Romeo the Retro God back with another banger, and on today's episode of What's Really Good, we're going to be covering a whole lot of sneaker news, company news, and some drops that are coming out that you guys might be interested in. Stay tuned, don't miss a second. It's the Retro God, baby. First order of business. On October 22nd, Adidas announced officially that they are planning to sell their long struggling Reebok division. So, man, you know what that means. Don't be getting rid of none of your Reeboks anytime soon, fam. Them joints is gonna go up real quick. Apparently, investors have called on Adidas management to get rid of the Reebok sector. As far as I know, the recent stocks have shown that Reebok is down about 40% amidst the coronavirus pandemic. So obviously the company's struggling and they're kind of scrambling to figure out what to do. In an attempt to cut their losses, shareholders and Adidas have called on management to actually sell the Reebok division. According to my research, Adidas bought Reebok back in 2005 for about $3.8 billion. Man, if that ain't a big loss, I don't know what is. The German sportswear company assembled an international team to get rid of the company by March 2021. Front runners for the acquisition include the VF company that owns Timberland and North Face, as well as Vans. Anta Sports is also one of the leading front runners for this acquisition. For all of you guys who know about Anta Sports, which is basically, Klay Thompson's brand, they're actually one of the front runners in getting the new Reebok division. So for all we know, Anta Sports, the China brand that everybody counted out, could be getting Reebok. Recent second quarter earnings for 2020 statistics show that Reebok is actually down about 40% in sales amongst the crisis. So that's a big reason that Adidas is looking to get rid of Reebok. Now, is that a smart move? Probably. I mean, it's hard to bounce back from sales drops like that. You got to remember, these companies, it takes a lot to keep these companies rolling, right? So now it's going to be interesting to see if Anta Sports picks up the brand, because that could be really cool. Anta has been doing amazing things recently, and for them to acquire Reebok would be a huge move. Adidas Sports is, they spent a whole lot of money on buying that company, man. So hopefully the deal goes through. I'm interested to see what happens, but in the meantime, make sure you guys do not, I repeat, do not get rid of your Reeboks. Any Reeboks that have been out since before this happened are probably gonna shoot right up in price, man. So believe me or don't believe me, whatever you want to do, but I ain't getting rid of my Reeboks anytime soon, fam. You know what I mean? Especially if you guys got limited or special edition releases of the original Reebok brand. Make sure you guys hold on to those for dear life. Man, I'm telling you, man, if Anta Sports buys Reebok, things are gonna change quick. Who knows? They might actually revitalize the brand. Whoever buys Reebok has a great infrastructure already set up. If they can help sales or rebounce back sales, it's a whole different issue. We're gonna see. So stay tuned for more info. I will be commenting and reporting on the developments as we go along, man. News of the potential acquisition has made Adidas stock shoot up about 3%. So it's not all bad news. I mean, Adidas shareholders are kind of happy about that after taking such a huge loss. In other news, Chris Brown is officially angry at Nike. Apparently, Chris Brown's been getting denied colorways for quite some time. Now, if it's to do with his personal endeavors and all the stuff that's happened in the past, who knows? But for whatever reason, Nike is choosing not to mess with Chris Breezy, man. But it ain't stopping Chris Breezy from putting out specific colorways. If you'll notice here, Chris Brown has actually developed 3 or 4 colorways of some of his favorite Nike shoes. And I don't know if you guys think these are fire or not, but let me know in the comment section if you guys think he deserves a chance at getting his own colorways, man, because the man is pretty famous. I mean, can you hold him back for what he did in his past? Do you guys forgive him? Do you think Nike should mess with him? Let me know in the comment section, man. But take a look at the colorways anyways. They kind of look fire. Some of them are good ideas. Designs include 2 pairs of Jordan 3s. You have a pair of Jordan 5 and a pair of what they call Air Breezes. Basically, Chris Brown's take on Kanye West's popular original sneaker. In other news, Foot Locker has decided to close one of its Yonge Street locations in Toronto. Sad day, such a great location. I'm pretty sure we've all been there at some point, man. They have amazing shoes in there. you know, rest in peace to 306 Young. We miss you. You guys will always be in our hearts, man. Thank you so much, Foot Locker, for the many years of great shoes you guys have been putting out in the city, man. Because, you know, it's hard to get your shoes in Toronto, man, if you don't got that shoe plug. Moving on, New Balance actually has a new pair of shoes coming out, man. These are the Jolly Rancher PEs. Now, these look kind of crazy. Being able to match these up with some gear is going to prove to be a challenge. These Jolly Rancher shoes are Kawhi Leonard special edition. So the Kawhi Leonard Jolly Rancher. Makes me wonder if Kawhi Leonard actually likes Jolly Ranchers that much. Like, was that his idea or was that the company's idea? The man must love Jolly Ranchers because I can't figure it out. Does he like Jolly Ranchers, or is that you know, New Balance trying to do a thing? And why they're coming out with a colorway at this time of the year is a complete mystery to me. But interesting nonetheless. I think it's one of those things where a lot of these shoe companies are playing off of marketed items like the SB Chunky Dunkies. You have all these different special editions that are coming out that are like food oriented. I don't know what's going on, but that seems to be the trend right now. In other more super important news, apparently footlocker.com no longer ships to Canada. Like, what? Oh my god. Man, how are you guys gonna take away our colorways, dude? I mean, for those of you guys who don't know, footlocker.com and footlocker.ca have two different sites set up. Now, a lot of the colorways that we get here in Canada are not the same and don't have the same availability they do in America. Half of the amazing colorways you get in America, you can't get in Canada. We don't have the same level of colorways that they do in the States. Half of us that want that rare stuff, it comes from America, man. So a Foot Locker, like, you gotta fix this. StockX and GOAT are still shipping to Canada, so I don't see what the problem is. I understand you guys are trying to be safe, but now you're leaving it up to the resellers and the reselling market, man. That's not cool. You guys are missing out on a whole lot of money, and to begin with, we already don't have the same amount of colorways they do in America. Super sad day, man. I hope Foot Locker finds a way to fix this, or they change their policies, because I want my rare colorways, man. Moving on, Balenciaga actually has some new shoes coming out, man. They look kind of interesting. I believe they actually light up as well. Now, I don't know if you guys have any pairs of these. These are pretty interesting, kind of playing off of that LA Gear kind of vibe. But anyways, let me know what you guys think of these shoes in the comments. Actually pretty interesting. I don't know if I'm gonna get a pair myself. I may or may not. If I do, obviously I'll be reviewing it for you guys. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section. If these are hype, if you would cop them, you think they're gonna be hard to match with some gear. I don't know. Interestingly enough, even though Reebok is getting sold, right now they're coming out with these special October Ghostbuster shoes, man. These kind of look interesting. I ain't even gonna lie, man. Anybody that grew up in the 90s or was an 80s baby knows about Ghostbusters, man. Myself, I'm a personal fan, man. You know what I'm saying? Slimer and them, those guys are crazy. But anyways, such a cool movie and such a great special edition idea. Let me know what you guys think of these shoes in the comments section. Are you guys getting a pair? Are you guys Ghostbusters fans? Do you guys really think that these shoes are going to be wearable? Because they kind of look like they're going to be sitting in a box somewhere in a display case. I don't know who's actually going to be wearing these, but if you are, and it's part of your Halloween outfit, make sure you guys send me a picture, man. I gotta see that. But anyways, yeah, these are the special edition Reebok Ghostbuster shoes, man. Like, what else is there to say about it? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section about those. And yeah, man. Now, more news, Nike is actually coming out with super strange design. I don't know if you guys know about Zoom and how the Zoom pods stack, but they literally sandwiched two Zoom pods together, as you can see in the photo. Makes me wonder if these are actually functional or if people are just having them there as some sort of display piece. Who knows? But interestingly enough, these shoes are actually super expensive. I've seen a pair on StockX go for like $1,200. So who the hell knows, man? But these things look like literally a tank. They literally look like they're designed after a tank, and you could wear these shoes, man. Who knows? Let me know what you guys think of these in the comment section. These shoes actually seem to feature a lot of Nike's new tech, a lot of the Flywire technology, and it looks like the midsole is actually a huge part of the shoe. Now, I don't know how functional these will be on track. I'm super interested to see somebody running these, man. I can't wait for some on-foot footage. I ain't copping a pair myself because there's no reason to, period. The shoe surgeon strikes again. Check out these Jordan 1s, man. Check out these Jordan 1s. These are so fire. This might be possibly the best Halloween edition I've ever seen in my entire life. Shoe Surgeon is obviously known for creating some of the wickedest customs in the game. This is no exception, obviously. If you look at the color blocking, it's super amazing. Freddy has never been done such justice in his life, or after death, if you will. I would love to get my hands on a pair of these shoes. If any of you guys actually have these, let me know in the comments section. Send me some photos so I can use, man. I love these. These are such a great idea. Shouts to the shoe surgeon for that one. Those are fire. And more news for you Jordan fans. The Jordan 35 Fragment is scheduled to debut on October 28th this year. Now, we all know how crazy people get for these fragments, man. I don't get it personally, man. There's some colorways that look exactly the same, but for any of you Fragment fans, they're coming out this month, so make sure you guys get those because they're gonna be going off the shelf. You know, the bots got it, so them fragments are coming out on the 28th, so make sure you guys look out for those. Great color blocking as far as I can see. Let me know what you guys think about those in the comment section as usual. I don't know if you guys saw Yeezy on Joe Rogan, but he was actually talking about his foam sneakers and he was saying that he wants them to cost 20 bucks now. That's pretty smart and it's also very reasonable. I mean, who the hell is trying to pay that much for those shoes? I mean, they're kind of like oversized Crocs on steroids, so who the hell is trying to pay a couple $100s for those, man? I mean, some people have already paid that, but could you imagine for those people that paid a couple $100s for them foams and then they all of a sudden drop to 20 bucks? I mean, I'd be steaming personally, so it is what it is. Adidas seems to not be working as closely with Yeezy as he said, because he was kind of like, you know, he's going on that rant about he's gonna be wearing Nikes until Reebok puts him on the board, and they don't want to put him on the board for specific reasons. I don't want to say anything, but you know, we all have our reasons as to why we don't get promoted sometimes, so it is what it is. Shouts to Yeezy for that. I kind of respect the man a little bit more after watching the Joe Rogan interview. Make sure you guys catch that. It's fall time, so it's also the time for leather sneakers and a little bit more bulky shoes, so if you guys have them, it's time to break them out, man. Make sure they're clean, make sure, you know what I'm saying, make sure you protect them up. You know what I'm saying? The weather be harsh, shoes be getting dirty. Definitely thank you guys for subscribing and watching the channel. Make sure you guys hit me up in the comment section. Let me know what you think of these releases and don't miss another episode of The Retro God.